Let's turn to 2 Timothy chapter 2. 2 Timothy 2, we'll start in verse 14. This section here has direct application to all of us here, all believers here. Paul is saying we don't want to be like Hymenaeus and Philetus, teaching wrong doctrine or believing wrong doctrine or hearing wrong doctrine. And then later he says, flee from youthful lust and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace, with those who call on the Lord from a pure heart. We want to be like that. So this is direct application for us. Earlier in the chapter, though, Paul says to Timothy, the things which you have heard from me in the presence of many witnesses, entrust these to faithful men who will be able to teach all others also. So there's a responsibility here for the church to find these men with these qualifications and encourage them. But also, there is a responsibility for church members to hold the elders responsible for those as well, right? So that's why you need to know what the doctrine is, what right doctrine is. This probably has something to do with your sermon, so I'll stop right now. Let's read it. I already forgot where we were. 14, right? Sorry. Remind them of these things and solemnly charge them in the presence of God not to wrangle about words, which is useless and leads to the ruin of the hearers. Be diligent to present yourself approved to God as a workman who does not need to be ashamed, accurately handling the word of truth. But avoid worldly and empty chatter, for it will lead to further ungodliness, and talk will spread like gangrene. Among them are Hymenaeus and Philetus, men who have gone astray from the truth, saying that the resurrection has already taken place, and they upset the faith of some. Nevertheless, the firm foundation of God stands, having this seal, the Lord knows those who are his, and everyone who names the name of the Lord is to abstain from wickedness. Now in a large house there are not only gold and silver vessels, but also vessels of wood and earthenware, and some to honor and some to dishonor. Therefore, if anyone cleanses himself from these things, he will be a vessel for honor, sanctified, useful to the master, prepared for every good work. Now flee from youthful lusts and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace with those who call on the Lord from a pure heart. But refuse foolish and ignorant speculations, knowing that they produce quarrels. The Lord's bondservant must not be quarrelsome, but be kind to all, able to teach, patient when wronged, with gentleness correcting those who are in opposition, if perhaps God may grant them repentance leading to the knowledge of the truth, and that they may come to their senses and escape from the snare of the devil, having been held captive to him, by him to do his will.